Hello and welcome to the cross-generational preview of the RID Car Robots 2001 Transformers anime series. It was actually, fun fact, the first series that I ever got into for real. I had seen Beast Machines but was a little too old to get into Beast Wars when it aired on certain channels before reruns on Cartoon Network, so I wasn't introduced to it yet. Therefore, I wasn't as into Beast Machines because of the depressing tones when I was so little. However, RID Robots in Disguise slash Car Robots in Japan from 2001 was the first animated series I ever saw, and we will be using characters from the upcoming story mode match, and of course, as usual, with few exceptions that we've had so far, we have again Nova.
What's going on, folks?
Yep, see, Nova's always generous to ask the folks what they want, so it's my match. I'll roll first, 6, and Nova rolls 6 tie. So I roll a 2, and Nova rolls 5. Okay, so Nova, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, so go ahead.
Okay. Springer is 2, so I'm going to transform him into car mode and move 5 to the left.
Spring into car mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright.
And then Ultra Magnus is going to move 4 to the left.
Ultra Magnus is going to move 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 1, 2, yep. Alright, so my turn. I'm going to have Scourge transform and move 1, 2, 3, 4. And transform RoTor and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So then RoTor. Oh, whoops. RoTor is in helicopter mode. And Scourge is in vehicle mode. Alright, your turn.
Okay. Going to move Springer 5 to the left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And Ultra Magnus 4 to the left.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Scourge is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then use his vehicle weapon, which does 5 damage, rolling for I think 6 skill. So RID Scourge, here's the preview, folks. So 6 skill versus, who is that? Springer. So Springer has, I think, 7. So 1 higher skill. So I roll, since I am attacking, I rolled a 7, so that's a 6. 6 versus whatever he rolls. He rolled a 7. Oh, whoops. So it misses. Explosive disc missed. Alright. And RoTor is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So Springer is going to move on to 1 and melee.
Oh, really? I have a ton of HP. Melee is probably not the way to go, especially in car mode. Okay, so 1 higher skill. 3. So that's a 4. 8. Alright, you missed.
Dang.
Yeah.
And Ultra Magnus 4 to the left.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So move RoTor 1, 2, 3, and use RoTor's vehicle weapon. H ammo, so that's 8 skill for 8 damage. So 1 higher skill, so that's 6 versus whatever you roll. 2, yes. So Springer
Damn.
takes. See here, we'll do it here. 16 minus 8, so that's 10, 8. Oh, of course, that should be an easy number, 18 divided by 2. Alright. And Scourge is gonna transform in the robot mode. And who's this again? Springer? And Springer's left with what, 8? Oh, so then I'll just do a melee, since Springer's right there. So now I have 2 higher skill. So now I'm rolling. I rolled a 3. Oh, that sucks. Where's the 3? That's high reroll. So I rolled a 10. You can't. Well, maybe you could tie, but 2. Ha. So melee. So then Springer. I destroyed Springer with a melee.
Damn.
So it's your turn.
Okay, so Ultra Magnus moves 4 to the left.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Who else do I have? Ratchet?
Ratchet, yeah.
Ratchet's gonna move 4 to the left. No,
1,
north. Wait,
2,
north,
what?
north, northwest 3, right, left 1.
Northwest 3, 1, 2, 3, left 1.
Yep.
Like that.
Yep. Just like that.
Yeah, I would think so too. So, okay, my turn.
What?
Uh, RoTor is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then again use his vehicle weapon. Even this time on Ultra Magnus. So he has 2 higher skill. The Magnus vehicle mode, so 7 versus. Oh wow, you got a 10. Alright. And then Scourge will move 1, 2. Hold on. Transform and move 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 2 actions, so then he'll stay there in vehicle mode. Your turn.
Okay. Ultra Magnus is gonna change into robot mode
Uh-huh.
and use a secondary on Scourge.
So I have 1 higher skill, so you rolled a 2 versus whatever I roll. 8, so you missed.
Ratchet moves 4 to the left.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So RoTor is gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, actually. To the right. And Scourge is gonna, yeah, I guess, alright, from here, but use his secondary. Stay on the same spot. So I rolled an 8 versus whatever you roll. 9. Oh wow, I missed. Actually, I had to transform. Look at that. So that's all the actions I had. Transform and use the secondary. So your turn.
Okay, so Ultra Magnus is gonna move on to 1 and melee.
Ultra Magnus is gonna move.
And he's in robot mode too.
Alright, on to. Oh, I forgot how much melee damage he has. So you have 1 less skill. So you rolled a 4 versus whatever I roll. No, you still got me. So wait. What is his?
12.
12. Wow, so versus 18. So that's 6. I forgot how much damage he does, like, close up for a minute. Alright, then what else? Ratchet moves 4?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Then he uses his mounted rockets.
Who's. Oh, Magnus? No, he
Oh
already.
wait, I
Oh,
thought.
yeah.
Oh, right. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I got it mixed up.
Yep. Of course. Alright, so my turn. Scourge is gonna. Around the same spot. So he's gonna transform. Move 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And RoTor is gonna attack with the vehicle weapon. So that's the last shot. It is on Ratchet vehicle mode. So 1 higher skill, 15 endurance. So I rolled a 9 versus 6. Yes. So Ratchet, who's in vehicle mode now, takes 15 minus 8, so that's 7. 7 health in vehicle mode. And RoTor is gonna, now that he attacked, he's gonna transform actually. Alright, so it's your turn. Nova?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Just
alright,
thinking.
just check. Yeah, go ahead. Take your time.
Okay, so Ratchet's gonna transform into robot mode and use his primary on 3.
2 lower skill, so you rolled a 5 versus whatever I roll. 10, so you missed.
Dang, you're getting really lucky with these dice rolls.
Yep.
And Magnus is going to move southwest 1, left 3. Is that 2 actions or 1?
Transform and move? No, that's 2.
Okay.
Alright, so it's my turn. Transform Scourge and use Sword of Fury. So that's another secondary. I have, right now, because you're in vehicle mode, I have 3 higher skill. 7, 8, 9. Yep. So I rolled a 4 versus whatever you roll. 4, reroll. So 5 versus 9. Oh wow, so I missed. It's 2 actions. And then RoTor is going to use his secondary. Challenging the RID Decepticons to a firefight. This one's like small, but like they're like loaded with firepower. So robot mode, secondary, 1 higher skill. Oh, I think I actually did it wrong. Was he in robot mode before?
Who?
I think RoTor was in robot mode. He was. Actually, so when I had 1 higher skill, did I beat you by 1 before? I think you actually hit it. So you actually hit it before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I messed up. He was in robot mode. So 12 minus 6. Or no, how much damage is it? 7? So that's 5.
Yeah, 7. Yep.
So that's 5. Alright, so I attacked, right?
Yeah,
Did I roll for the attack?
I forget.
I'd say not, right? Okay. So I roll. I have. Yeah, I don't think I did. So I have 1 higher skill, so 8 versus 6. Yes. So minus 8. Ratchet takes. He's in robot mode. So 13. Minus 8. Hold up. So 3, so that's 5. So yeah, that's 5. Right. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain spasm. I probably look like an
No.
idiot. I definitely look like an idiot here. It's just a lot of numbers to remember in my head. Wait. So yeah, 13 endurance, and then I attacked with 8 damage. So yeah, 13 minus 8. That's what it was. Yes, that's 5. Okay. So that's 5. Okay. All right. So that was correct. Attack, and then of course move 1 to the left. All right. So your turn.
Hey, Ultra Magnus is going to move on to 1
Uh huh.
and melee.
So melee and vehicle mode.
Yep, which is 8.
8 strength.
Yep.
Alright, so that's 6 endurance, so against Scourge, that's 3 higher, so 3 higher skill. Minus 3 is 1. versus 4, so you missed.
Damn.
Alright, and the other?
Ratchet is going to move. Is Ratchet in robot mode or vehicle mode?
Ratchet's in robot mode.
Okay, I'm going to move him 1 to the left and use his primary on 3.
So 1 lower skill, so you rolled a 0, so you missed. Automatically, okay. Wow, that sucks. That's a crappy dice roll.
Terrible.
Yeah, Ratchet's getting terrible luck. See, I thought you should have. It's just, yeah, the team itself has less structure. Like my team at least had a little more. Like Magnus is pretty good, but then like Springer, Blair, I thought maybe would have complemented better because they have a faster guy that could like use the speed to the advantage.
Right.
All right, so Scourge is gonna back down 1 and then use his secondary again. So 3 higher skill. So that's 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 versus whatever you roll. 8, wow, tie. So we roll. So it's 4, 5, 6 versus whatever you roll. 8. Wow, okay, so I missed. And RoTor is gonna use secondary. So 1 higher skill. So 10, so it automatically hits. It's -8 for Ratchet. Oh, Ratchet's KO'd.
Oh, damn. Ratchet bit the dust.
Yeah. I got lucky with the dice rolls. Alright. So then it's your turn.
Ultra Magnus is going to melee 1.
Magnus is gonna move onto 1 in melee.
Yep.
Alright. So 1 lower skill, so that's. Or no,
3.
actually 3 lower skill, yeah. So that's a 1. Versus whatever I roll. Oh, I rolled a 10. Oh, so you missed. Alright, my turn. So RoTor, actually here. Leave RoTor there. Armorhide is going to move 1 and then use his secondary because he's right there in range. Armorhide to use the secondary since they spawn in robot mode. Move up 1 and that's 9 damage with 7 skill against 6 skill. So 1 higher. 1 higher, so that's 10 versus whatever you roll. 2. So that hit. So Magnus takes 20, so it's 11. So he has 11 health in vehicle mode.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yes.
I'm going to change to robot mode and melee 1.
Okay. Melee Scourge, so that's you have 1 lower skill. So that's 8 versus whatever I roll. 9, ooh, so you missed.
Damn.
Alright. Back up 1 to the right. And Scourge is going to use his secondary again, the Sword of Fury. One higher skill, so that's 2 versus whatever you roll. 4, so it missed. And Armorhide's gonna move 1 as well and use his secondary. So that's one lower skill, so I have one lower, so that's 1 versus whatever you roll. 2, so it missed. Your turn.
Gonna use the secondary on 1.
Wait, you said secondary?
Yep.
Okay, so that's alright, I just read a text, now I have to rethink my thoughts. So that was let me see. Oh right, okay. So you're attacking, right? So you have one lower, so you're 2. 2 against whatever I roll. 1. Oh, so you hit. So Scourge is -9. Robot. Ooh, so Scourge is actually finished before I could even use his ability. That was too
Nice.
conservative. Alright, Armorhide is gonna use his secondary and back up 1. One lower skill, so that's 1, so I got a 0, so I missed. Your turn.
Gonna use my secondary on Scourge.
Oh, Scourge is dead. Scourge is dead. You mean Armorhide.
Armorhide. Nice.
So you rolled a 1, unfortunately, so you have 1 higher skill, so that's a 2. 2 versus whatever I roll. 10, so you missed. Alright, Armorhide's gonna use his secondary and back up 1 to the
Oh,
right.
wait. Also, I'm gonna make him move 1 to the right. Magnus.
Alright, yeah. Okay. So Armorhide's gonna move 1 to the right after, and then use his secondary. So I rolled a 9, so that's 1 lower, so that's an 8 versus whatever you roll. Rolled a 7, so I hit. Robot, how much does he have? Wait, who did Ratchet bite to dust? I think it's everybody. Yeah, everybody except Magnus. Okay. So Magnus, and then how much does Magnus have? 26. 26 minus 9. So that's 17. Alright, your turn. Oh no, actually no, I have to move RoTor. So transform, move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 6. I'll put him here. Your turn.
Gonna move 1 to the right. Then use my primary on Scourge.
Not that you mean Armorhide. This guy, 2.
Yeah.
Armorhide.
Alright.
So move 1 to the right and secondary.
Yep.
You're at a secondary now.
Primary, I said.
Oh, primary? So you have, alright. Against Armor had 1 higher skill, so you rolled a 6 versus whatever I roll. 5, so you hit. So that's -8. So robot -8, 15. So that's 7. Alright. So my turn, so Armorhide's again going to move one to the right and use the last of his secondary shots. One lower skill, come on, lucky dice. So that's a 4 versus whatever you roll. 9, so I missed. And then transform RoTor, and then use a primary. So that's 6 damage, but it's still like something, so I figured one lower skill. So that's a 1 versus whatever you roll. 4, so it missed. Your turn.
Gonna use my primary on RoTor.
On 3?
Yep.
Alright, so RoTor, let me think. So that's 1 lower. So you rolled a 4 versus whatever I rolled. I rolled a 10 though. Okay, so it missed. My turn. Armorhide's gonna attack with his secondary and move one to the right. Oh no, he doesn't have any, I think, anymore. So he's gonna attack with his primary. So it's a both 1 lower right now. Alright, so it was 0, so I missed. And then RoTor is gonna move up 1 and attack 2, yes. With this time the secondary, so I rolled a 7, so that's a 6 versus whatever you roll. 5, so I actually hit. So 17 minus 8, so that's 9. Your turn.
Gonna move northeast 1 and use my primary on RoTor.
Alright. So 4 versus whatever I roll. 3, so you hit. RoTor, so actually RoTor is now dead. So now it's just Armorhide. So my turn, Armorhide's gonna move down 1 and attack with his primary. Or actually no, he's gonna move down 1. No, actually here, I take that back. He's gonna transform, move 1, 2. T for tank mode. Your turn.
Gonna transform into vehicle mode
You sure? He has
and move on top of him.
1 health. Oh yeah, you actually have more. You're right. Vehicle. 1,
And move on top
2,
of
3,
Armorhide.
4. Okay. Alright, so then I'm gonna use Armorhide's ability, which can only be used in tank mode, which does 11 damage. So 11 damage, 3 range, so right here. So then I have 1 higher skill. So 5 versus whatever you roll. 3. Ooh, so I hit. So I actually just clutched it.
Oh, damn.
Ooh. Victory goes to the Car Robots Decepticons.
No.
Victory clutch for Armorhide. What do you think, Nova? What do you think about these the new Decepticons?
Yeah, they're impressive. That was a good game.
Yeah, exactly. They're a different version of the original G1 Combaticons, but these have the ability to use higher firepower in their alternate modes, except they have lower endurance. They have lower endurance than the original Generation 1 Combaticons. And of course, the combiner is slightly different stats in two different versions. Taking
Yeah, I
advantage,
noticed.
yeah, taking advantage of the fact that the toys, if people knew the toys, if you we'll see a preview here, uh, could combine into arms or legs and combine different ways. And the cartoon for that took advantage of that, even though the original cartoon in G1 had a certain look that they didn't change. Right, so here's Flight, but you could adjust the toys, even though they didn't do it in the original cartoon. They did it in Car Robots. So this way he had that, and he changed his weapons too. He had more loaded weapons with this. This was his land assault form. So Ronation Flight 2 speed, but lower endurance 34. 41 endurance here, but more strength, and his ability does more damage versus just a flight type ability.
Nice.
Of course, this will also feature Optimus Prime from RID, who has less endurance and strength than his G1 counterpart, and then less range on the primary. I think I'm gonna give it maybe three range for the secondary to make up for it, because I think two isn't manageable. But well, no, unless it was going with it. But also for in TDM, you could pay points to transform him into battle mode. So then he'll have 10 skill with higher endurance and higher weapon damage, like here 10 and 11.
Hmm.
Yeah, and of course Megatron. That was why they have low range with the attacks. That's why the primary, secondary here with Megatron. So that was why I kept it low range for Optimus, and then Megatron could transform into Dragon mode. Yeah, Megatron actually had two other forms, but that's his ability to adjust the stats to like maximize your ammo.
Yeah, this version's impressive.
Well, the Megatron and Optimus are lacking in range, so they're actually not that special. You need in TDM you could transform them a little easier because it'll be easy points to transfer, unlike G1 Megatron into G1 Galvatron. G1 Megatron into G1 Galvatron is a lot of points to use, so this will be like less points, but I'll have to see. And then of course I don't want to spoil Omega Prime, but Optimus and Ultra Magnus combined. I didn't finish Ultra Magnus yet, but the set is almost complete. It spoils other things too, but you can't exactly see it on the video, so that's okay. All right, folks, take care. Bye bye.